Hello, my little artistic demons, and welcome back to my video. Another video, I mean. Ooh. Um, so today I'll be drawing my old OC Lilith, and as I say old, I mean that I haven't drawn her ever since 2018 when I created her. So that's what I mean by old art. As you can probably tell from the title, I'll be talking about old art because it also really fits the drawing that I just made. So as a lot of you fellow artists know, is that after some time you'll get a little bit disgusted by your own art, and mostly art style as well. So yes. And this is because your art style changes and because your art improves and you get more skilled along the way of creating art. So because you're improving and getting better, and your interests are maybe laying somewhere else of the way you want the art style to look like, or just your interests. And I mean by that, if you're like into gothic things, you'll be more likely to draw gothic things, and if you're more into the cutesy things, then you'll be more likely to draw the cute things. So it really lays with your interests and stuff, and that I know as well, because my art style was anime-ish, because my interest laid with anime, and now it still lays with anime, but along with some other things. And I've learned to, get off the style of fully anime and copying other artists' style, and I have nothing wrong with copying, because as long as you don't stay that way and say, oh, this is my art style, it's fine. Because you can take little features of other artists. That's fully fine, because that's how you create an art style. But this is not what the video is about, okay? I'm distracted again, okay. I'm gonna make a video about that later. I'll tell you. But what I wanted to say was that these changes are fully okay to have, and to feel like, oh, my art style from my past is ugly, or whatever. This is okay. But let me tell you something else as well. Looking back at your old artwork makes you analyze your artwork and see what you did wrong and what you did right, and sometimes it makes you realize that you did some things that you don't do right now anymore, and sometimes you want to pick up that piece again that you let fall in the past, like I did some time ago. About the coloring, I don't know, I changed something with my coloring, and that's because I did it in the past, and I picked up the piece again. So that is sometimes also really important and good to, look back at your old art and be like, oh, I did that so well, and I feel like I forgot about that. So that's really interesting. So that's a really good thing to do, and I really recommend you doing that. And later I'll make a video about me analyzing my old art to let you see how I do it, and how you can do it. I'm not telling you to do it exactly, I'm just suggesting. But the next thing that I want to say kind of matches with this, and it is to never throw away your old art. the reason I've said before, and that is that it's good to look back at your old art, and even if it's just a blob or like a little scribble, a sketch on a paper, like it is really important to keep, and like later you'll regret throwing it away, because I'm guilty of this, of throwing things away or giving things away. Like you can give things away, like that's normal, like as a gift. Then I recommend taking a picture or something of it and put it in an album that you can at least look at it digitally later on, because that's like also really important to be able to look at it back again, like I've said before. And yeah, I regret giving things away, or I was like, oh, where is this artwork again? I can't seem to find it. And then I realized that I gave it away to someone, and that I'll never get it back. So yeah, but that's okay. Like as long as I didn't throw it away, I'm okay with it. Well, looking back at other artworks also made me realize that an art journey is not easy, because a lot of people are like, yo, how do you do this? Like, and then when I explain it, they kind of expect to be a pro artist after knowing my tips and tricks, but it is not. I'm telling you guys, it is not the case. It is a journey that you'll have to make. You'll have to practice a lot and a lot. And I know everyone that wants to hear it is probably already tired of hearing that you have to practice a lot. But it is indeed the truth. Like, what else can I say than the truth? So yeah, that's that. And I used to also look up at other artists, and I used to be guilty of this, and like, oh, I want to know what they do, because that will make my art amazing. It will make a masterpiece, but it doesn't. And yeah, it's okay that your artwork doesn't look perfect at the moment, maybe, or like, yeah, I don't know. Other people will think differently as well. Like, they will be like, oh my god, this is so good. And, you know, yeah, that's all such I had to say. And even this day on, I'm like a bit guilty of this, because it's more like me being curious of what they use, and just to know like what do professionals do, because I do want to get professional, and maybe not in illustrating, but at least in in animating. So that's why I think it's really important to kind of know what tools they do. But just know that every artist had the same journey as you're going through right now, and it is not easy for them to have gotten to that level, nor for you, unless you're like a natural talent. But even then, I don't believe in natural talents, like being born and just being able to draw realistically, or like your own art style. Like, I don't believe in that. So yes. So that's all I had to say in this art video. I hope you enjoyed me ranting about old art, and I hope I'll see you guys later in another video. But first, make sure to check out my socials in the description down below, and my LGBTQ plus dating server if you're from the LGBTQ plus community and want to join a nice community, like a nice Discord server community, whatever. And yeah, also make sure to follow Possible Needs to get notified when my animation will come out. It is somewhere in 2021, but I have no specific dates yet. So make sure to keep in touch for that. So yeah, I'll see you guys later in another video. Bye.